I have bagels, which is crazy. I would never eat a bagel. I never used to talk about it, ever. But I still don't love talking about it because
when Schmid was a senior in high school, she developed an eating disorder.
Felt like all my old clothes were tighter, which like makes sense. I should have just said to my mom, like, hey, let's go get new clothes. Like, I'm not a size 4 anymore. I'm 5'10" and I can't fit into clothing like that. But instead, I was just like, well, there's something wrong with me.
She was dead set on getting into Northwestern, but her method was unconventional.
If I didn't eat breakfast, I would feel good that I didn't eat breakfast, and so I'd have this endorphin high, and then I just felt like I could do anything and I could deal with my schoolwork. But if I ate too many bites of something, then I was like, I wasn't good enough.
She isn't the first one to do this. Jancy Wickstrom of the Renfrew Center says this issue is so prominent among college students because so little is in their control.
You don't know what it's going to be like. You don't know what your classes are going to be like. You don't even know what registration is going to be like. I mean, you know what nothing is going to be like. And so it feels very comfortable and safe that I can control what I eat, right? I can't control anything else in my sphere right now, but I can control how much and when and what I eat.
So there are 3 major categories for eating disorders, but the lines that separate them are a bit blurry and the concepts can be a bit abstract. So to simplify them, I'm going to use some almonds. The first category is called anorexia nervosa. This is what Jamie Schmid suffered from. People who are anorexic, when given a normal portion of almonds, would maybe have 1 or 2 or none at all. The next category is called bulimia nervosa. People who suffer from this one might have a normal portion of almonds like this handful, but then they'll typically purge, and this can involve vomiting or excessive exercise or the use of laxative. The third category is called binge eating. People who binge eat won't just have this handful. They'll have the whole bag.
I never thought I would develop an eating disorder.
But Mueller developed one at Northwestern.
You come to college, it's completely clean slate. You choose the major you want, you choose the passions you want, you join the clubs that you want. You are rewriting your resume here, not just in terms of school and work, but also yourself and your friends. Everything changes.
When a school has a slogan like, "and is in our DNA," there's bound to be pressure.
I definitely needed to get out of the Northwestern environment, or get out of the really intense, rigorous college environment.
So she took some time off and returned much healthier. But 25% of college students continue to struggle with eating disorders.
Pressure and drive to succeed absolutely contributes to developing eating disorders.
But universities still have minimal resources. Counseling and psychological services at Northwestern has no official in-house treatment options, which is why Mueller proposes students should take the initiative.
This is something that I don't think is a top-down solution from schools. I think it has to be bottom-up and from the students themselves.
Students should find a way to help their peers because, as Mueller says, good triggers good just as bad triggers bad. Fallon Gallagher, Northwestern News Report.